Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on the show, and I'm here to recap the Monday night football game here. It was actually good in the first half, Commanders got 2 interceptions. Chiefs' first 2 drives ended up in interceptions. First time I believe that's ever happened in Patrick Mahomes' career. Washington had a 4th down they went for where I thought they got it, but because of the virtual measurement, he was short. So, yeah, nothing there in the first quarter. Despite the turnovers, Washington wasn't able to capitalize. But it was a good second quarter. Both teams scored a touchdown. We had the half tied up. Much better game than I thought it would be in the first half. But those Chiefs pulled away in the second half. Just showing, obviously, more quarterback talent. Mahomes had the 2 interceptions there early on those first 2 possessions. But after that, he locked in. He had 3 total touchdowns after that. Only had 9 incompletions on the night. Rashee Rice, Travis Kelce had big games. Kareem Hunt had 2 total touchdowns. The running game was actually kind of effective. Like Pacheco almost averaged 5 yards a carry. Kareem Hunt 4.4 a carry. Mahomes ran for 30 yards. So that's a positive sign for the Chiefs. You're getting the running game. I feel like getting it somewhat better than it has been. And Mahomes had a rough start to the game with the 2 interceptions. After that, 3 touchdowns. The quarter that really kind of broke the game open with how Mariota played. The quarter that broke it open was really the third quarter. Kansas City outscores them 14-0. There they get a 21-7 lead. Then they score one more touchdown in the fourth quarter. Really kind of put the game away. Mariota had 2 interceptions. He had a touchdown, but he did have 2 interceptions tonight. He played fine for the circumstances. But the Chiefs' defense was really damn good tonight. You had 1 interception from Dana, 1 interception from Cochrane. Their defense sacked Mariota twice. So their defense played really damn well. But Mahomes, 25 of 34, 299, 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, 329 total yards on the night for Patrick Mahomes. He was lights out in the second half, especially. Like, he was lights out. 17-19, 210 passing, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions, a 152 passer rating in the second half. He had a rough first half, but he come out in the second half and was on fire. So, great game from him in the second half. And he's playing at an MVP level. He hasn't kind of been playing at that last year because they haven't had that type of talent offensively. Even when they were winning, it's just they didn't have that type of offensive talent. You're just mostly talking about the defense. But yeah, really damn good second half from Patrick Mahomes tonight to get the Chiefs to win. Mariota starting this week, obviously Jayden Daniels out with the hamstring. Mariota, 21 of 30, 213, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions by Marcus Mariota. I mean, he kind of did what I expected. I didn't know what much to expect from Marcus Mariota, he was good last year as a backup in the games he played. But he's a backup for a reason. But obviously, his Chiefs defense isn't like past Chiefs defenses, but still think they're better than what they've showed at portions so far through this season. And then that ricochet interception there on the 20 was a huge momentum swinger there at the start. And yeah, just not a great game for Marcus Mariota. Let's go over the rushing games here. Pacheco, 12 runs, 58 yards, 4.8 yards per carry. Kareem Hunt, 9 runs, 40 yards, 4.4 carry, and a touchdown. He also had 1 catch for 2 yards and a touchdown. 2 total touchdowns for Kareem Hunt. Patrick Mahomes had 4 runs for 30 yards. Travis Kelce, 6 catches, 99 yards, and a touchdown. Great game from Travis Kelce here tonight. He's having a better year than he did last year. It felt like so many times he was just kind of irrelevant out there. He may not get the ball thrown to him as much as he used to, but still, when he catches it, he's effective. Rashee Rice, 9 catches, 93 yards, and a touchdown. Great game from Rashee Rice in his second game back from the suspension. Yeah, you need Rashee Rice back. When he come back, it just makes this offense even more dangerous with Kelce, Worthy, Rice, Even Pacheco, Kareem Hunt. So yeah, great game from Rashee Rice. Xavier Worthy, 5 catches, 53 yards. Juju Smith, 2 catches, 29 yards. Noah Gray had 2 catches for 23 yards. Defensively, you had 1 sack from George Karlaftis, 1 sack from Dana, and with the interception, that was a huge momentum swing at the start of the game there, and Cochrane had an interception. Bucker didn't kick any field goals tonight. Chiefs improved to 5-3. They had 0 in the first quarter, 7 in the second quarter, 14 in the third quarter, 7 in the fourth quarter. Commanders dropped to 3-5. None in the first quarter, 7 in the second quarter, 0 in the third quarter, 0 in the fourth quarter. That 1 touchdown in the second quarter. Better than that, not really much in this football game here from them. They had a good possession where the deflection interception, that shit happens, but Commanders definitely disappointing so far this year. It doesn't help that Jaden Daniels has suffered some injuries. He hasn't played as good as he did last year, but it's kind of hard to call it like a sophomore slump when he's been injured a lot. Not really much in the running game. Mariota, 8 runs, 28 yards. To Corey Krosky, 9 runs, 25 yards. Can't get much from him tonight either. The offensive line wasn't particularly that great. Jeremy McNichols actually led them in receiving, which kind of tells you. Not much from Debo tonight running cardio out there, it feels like. McNichols had 5 catches, 64 yards. That's like their second or third string running back. Led them in receiving. Terry McLaurin, 3 catches, 54 yards and a touchdown. McCaffrey, 3 catches, 24 yards. Bates, 1 catch, 22 yards. Sanat, 1 catch, 22 yards. Zach Ertz, 4 catches, 16 yards. But Debo, 3 catches, 11 yards. You come back from injury. That's the performance you give tonight. 3 catches, 11 yards? My Lord, Debo. Debo used to be so good with the 49ers, man, in that scheme. Defensively, you had 1 interception from Bobby Wagner. One that went right into his hands. Newton had a sack. Martin had 2 sacks. So they had 3 sacks on Mahomes tonight. Lattimore had an interception. They got those 2 interceptions and 3 sacks. But other than that, defensively, they weren't particularly great. And they didn't kick any field goals either. So let's go to team stat. Chiefs were great on both sides of the ball tonight. Besides those 2 interceptions. But total yards, 432 total, 284 passing, 148 rushing, 6 yards played, 26 first downs, 4 for 10 on third down. Chiefs were 2 for 2 on fourth down, 67 total plays, 3 sacks allowed, 1 punt, 9 penalties, no fumbles, 2 interceptions, 34 minutes time possession. I mean, 2 interceptions kind of, I guess they're kind of, not really irrelevant, but kind of don't matter at the end of the day because the Commanders still lost 28-7. So Chiefs turned it over 2 times in the first half, first 2 drives, and after that they were really perfect the rest of the game. Commanders offensively 260 total, 200 passing, only 60 rushing yards. They couldn't run the ball 5 yards per play. 14 first downs. They were 7 for 12 on third down. They were pretty efficient tonight on third down. I'll give them that. Over 2 on fourth down, 52 total plays. 2 sacks allowed, 3 punts, 3 penalties, no fumbles, 2 interceptions, 25 minutes of time of possession. As for this game, it was good in the first half. Second half, it got to an ass whooping, but they actually got done at a decent time tonight. It wasn't too long of a game. But yeah, it's all the same, man. 28-7 Chiefs win. They started the season slow, but I didn't panic about them. Now they're 5-3. They're still, to me, they're still the team to beat in the AFC until someone beats them. Whether that team this year, like it's a Bronco or a New England Patriots or Buffalo, they're still the team to beat. The offense in the second half and Kareem Hunt, really good usage in the short yardage. But yeah, Chiefs ran away with it for their 3rd straight win, making it 5 straight games. They scored 28 points or more. So, yeah, that's all to say here, man. So, leave a like, come out for more. Peace.